Camera's on.
What's going on YouTube? This is Broth of your Flamesword, and today I'm bringing you guys Mama Flamesword's broccoli soup. And what's different about this broccoli soup than many other broccoli soups is this one does not have cheese. And the reason we don't have cheese in this one is because, in my opinion, one of the biggest gains that I made from the gym from food was I started telling my mom to stop putting cheese in our recipes and our meals that we ate. And from that I noticed a huge increase in just my daily life. I wasn't sluggish anymore because I stopped eating dairy and all this stuff. And so what I'm going to do today is my mom's going to share with us how to make this broccoli soup, because I have not mastered this soup at all yet. I have not mastered it once. I've tried it once and twice, and it came out a complete failure. So she is going to save us. So say hello, Mom.
Hello.
So this is Mama Chavez, and come over here. My sister is a camera person again. She did one video for me a long time ago, and it came out really bad. So if this one's super shaky, it's her fault. But right now, let's go over the ingredients we have, Mom. We have 2 sticks of chopped up celery, correct?
Correct.
What is this?
2 carrots.
2 carrots chopped up as well. That is the stalk of the broccoli?
Yes.
That is the bottom stalk of the broccoli.
1 onion.
1 entire onion chopped up right there.
And you use 2 cans of stock, but right now I'm just using 1. That's equals 2 cans.
Equals 2 cans.
3 tablespoons of oil.
Olive oil.
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil, canola oil, whichever oil you want to use.
Half a cup of white rice.
White rice.
And the most important ingredient, the broccoli.
Right here. So what is going to be our first move? So actually, your first move is to do exactly what my mom did. As you see, our broccoli was in the water. You want to soak that, clean that up. But before you put the broccoli in the water, what did you do? How did you cut it up?
I clean it. First you clean it, everything, and then you put it in the water. Let it soak and get clean.
So there you go. So a good tip that she forgot to mention is that on the broccoli, when you're at the bottom of the stalk, you're going to notice that it's very hard. So you want to shred that part off so it cooks a lot easier when you are making this soup. So now let's start getting right into the parts where it's really my mom doing it, like I said, because I failed every time I try to do this soup. So we're going to follow her lead and see what she does. So first step is
you add the oil.
Remember, guys, I told you in one episode.
2 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you like.
I told you in that one episode she hates putting measurements. She just knows everything by the eye. It's crazy. But so here we are. She put the vegetable oil in. She's adding in the carrots. Move in here, little sister.
Celery. Oof. Onion.
Everyone, you have no idea how good this smells. I know a lot of you might not like vegetables, but let me tell you, when this thing comes out as a finished product, And then
you're going to let it cook until they're nice and soft. Once they're soft, you're going to add your chicken stock. So this will take about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, 5-10 minutes. So we're going to leave this part in for 5-10 minutes. So right now it is 8:01 all. There will be a time speed up here. You won't be seeing everything we do unless my mom does something funny. Or like I told you back in the day when I was a kid, if I did anything in trouble, she would hit me with this wooden spoon. That's why I'm such a disciplined child.
Oh sure, get me in trouble, Michael. Send me to jail.
Don't tell anyone, guys. And quickly again, like I said, it is 5 to 10 minutes. My mom likes to usually wait a couple extra minutes just because that's the way she is. That's what she found was perfect for her. But if you guys want to experiment to see what is perfect for you all, don't be afraid to try in that 5 to 10 minute range. And just so you all know, I will be putting the ingredients in the description below. Like I said in a previous video, my family likes to make a surplus of food, so we kind of have extra broccoli and a couple extra stuff throwing into our thing, because we like to have enough food basically for the entire week. And I'm going to be the only one home since they are departing to Portugal tomorrow. So I'm going to have a lot of greens to help me out, make them gains, lose a lot of body fat, let my muscle get tight. So if you guys are in the gym now and doing my Optic Fit stuff, this is the soup that gets you shredded right here. Everyone, we are approaching that 5-minute mark. Right here, soon we are going to be doing what, Mother?
You're going to add your chicken stock, an equal amount of water to it also.
So when that 5-minute mark does come up, like you see right here, since we are doing 5 minutes today instead of 10 minutes all, like I said, experiment with what you like. So we're going to see what's the difference today. Since my mom usually does 10 minutes, she's decided to do 5 minutes today. But you're going to put the chicken stock in 2 cups, and then you're going to put an equal amount of water. So another 2 cups of water with the chicken stock. Uh-oh, something broke. But 2 cups of water with 2 cups of chicken stock will be the total amount of liquid that we put in.
Usually 2 cans, Michael. 2 cans of chicken stock, 2 cans of water.
Sir, Mike got served. My mom is such a bully. Bully.
Okay, then you're going to let it come to a boil. Once this boils, you're going to add your broccoli in. So this is going to take at least 5 minutes to come to a boil.
So right there, it wasn't 2 cups. I was mistaken. It was 2 cans of chicken stock with. So did you put 2 cups of water then, or?
Yeah, well, it's the same amount.
So it's the same amount. Okay, but like we said, for the one we are doing, we are only using 1 basically can, 1 little piece of chicken stock.
Because that equals 2 cans.
Because that equals 2 cans. So I was mistaken again. See, my mom is just smart. Like she is a guru when it comes to the kitchen. She makes me sound like a fool. But I love it.
Later he's going to get a spanking.
My mom also dislikes my beard very much off, so that's why I'm kind of staying away, because I do have sometimes hairs drop, and we don't want any of that in the broccoli soup. So that's why we're watching my mom from a distance, as I finally learned how to perfect this recipe, since it was a big failure at the Optic House. But again, a good tip to increase the water, the liquid to boil a lot quicker is to put the top on it. Obviously, what this does is it compacts or keeps all the heat together inside the pot. Doesn't let anything escape, so it helps rapidly increase the rate that the water will boil at. Alright, so once it does come to a boil, my mom likes to wait a little bit extra, a couple minutes while it's boiling. So if it boils within 5 minutes, maybe let it sit there for 6 to 7 minutes. But once it is boiling and ready, this is the next move. It is the key ingredient to the entire recipe, which is the broccoli. And like I told you all, I will put in exact measurements in below for basically like a small portion. But like I told you, my family is big into making surplus amounts, so we always have food on deck. Our fridge is basically always packed, but they're going to Portugal, so it's empty. It's just food for me that I'm going to be cooking while they're gone. But here we are, throwing all the broccoli in here. Get all this green. Get this Greenwall in here, Steph. This is our team colors right here. And then also with the broccoli, add in
the rice.
There she is, the magic touch. Emerald is Portuguese, Ron, and so are we. So I mean, if you want to do that,
He's from the English islands.
The islands. So as you see, you just start pushing the broccoli underneath the water.
Then once it comes to a boil, you're going to let this cook for 15 minutes. Once it's cooked, you're going to put it in batches into a blender and blend it all.
So we're going to let this sit here for 15 minutes, correct, like you just said. So as we all see, we started at 8 o'clock basically, so this is going to come out ready by 8:35, and then after that we will return to, looking at you guys and telling you what else to do. But after the 15 minutes, what are we expecting or looking forward to do so we can prep?
Everything is going to be nice and soft, and when everything is cooked, you're going to blend it.
Are we throwing it in this blender right here?
Yes.
Alright, stream. So, we are not at the Optic House anymore, and we have this cool old school blender that I've had since high school. It's basically like
since high school, since like you were little.
But it still works as good as a new one, right?
It is by far.
Because my son still hasn't bought me a Ninja one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be buying her a Ninja here soon. It is my fault. We did have a nice cuisine one, but the motor,
so you broke it?
For some reason, yeah, I think I broke it because we just put too much frozen vegetables in the blender. It just wasn't strong enough like the Ninja, so it broke. But like she said, after 15 minutes of this, it will become super, super soft. So we will throw it in the blender, crush everything up, and then we will return to putting it in the blow. But when we come back in the 15 minutes, you will see us crush. All right, also now the 15 minutes have passed up. We actually waited about 4 minutes extra. But as you can see now in the pot, all this food looks super soft. And then sister, I said pot. As you can look closely, everything got super, super soft. So now we are going to be taking this out of the pot and into the blender over here.
We put it in batches.
What we are doing before organizing our batches, we're putting everything in the initial pot that the broccoli was washed in. So this way, as we do our batches in the blender, we can pour everything back into the pot. So by the time all the batches are done, or we're completely done with this pot, the food, the broccoli soup will be super prepared and ready to take out of this and then eat whenever we are ready. Depending on if you like hot temperature, I usually like to wait for my food to cool down big time. My parents have always known me for that. So here's our first batch. It's going into the blender.
Just be careful, it's very hot.
It's very hot. Don't put the bun, you put the top on. You put the top on. Here we go, you're not gonna hear anything in 3, 2, 1.
You can make it as smooth as you want. If you want it a little chunky, you don't have to blend as much.
So what did you hit on the blender specifically? There's a specific thing you hit, or did you just hit crush?
I hit the blend.
Blend. So on our blender, what we are doing is we are hitting blend. Obviously, whatever type of blender you have, just hit the blend, crush, mix. See, we're only there for a couple of seconds, and then boom, right done. So this is, as you can see, as you come into this pot right here, you start seeing how chunky it is and what our soup is coming out looking like. And my mother is now turning on the heat as well to keep it nice and warm and cooking still.
And if you need it, if you want it thinner, you could always add water to it.
Alright, also, now this is our final product here. My mom ended up throwing it into 4 different batches. It looked like she was doing about, each batch was probably, it looks like 2 cups was each batch. So it looks like, I believe we did 3, 4 right there. So we have anywhere from 6 to 8 cups of broccoli soup. This is what the final product looks like. Bring it in here, sister. Nice and green. You know, we are optic gamers, so we like green things, and this is our green soup right here, our green broccoli soup. Hope you guys enjoy this video. The recipe will be in the description below of the exact measurements, because like I said, our family likes to do surplus. But if you guys enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, guys, this is the Out There Flamesword. I will see you guys later.
Okay, bye.